if let's pretend if somebody calls me at this moment, somebody asks me, teacher, what are you doing right now? I'm teaching English. Somebody interrupts me, and I can say, I'm teaching English. Okay, because maybe somebody sees, one of my students can see me, and he can say, the teacher is teaching, and me, I'm teaching English. I'm teaching English. So, but you don't know when I started. Tú no sabes cuándo empecé. So, I can say, I'm teaching English to express this idea so you can understand better the perfect progressive. I've been, the same family, I've been teaching, of course, English for 2 hours. So it's different because in this context, in this sentence, the only way I can express the time is now. I'm teaching now, or right now, or at the moment. But this progressive is the same, but I'm using the perfect progressive to tell you exactly for how long I've been doing this activity. So it's identical. Don't be confused. Perfect, you can use it when you want to express more details about your activity that you are doing at the moment. Okay? So they are practically the same. But I want to tell you another confusing instructions. When somebody asks me, hey, excuse me, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do is, what is your profession? It's not, what do you do? ¿Qué haces? No es eso. It's, what is your profession? So, I'm an English teacher. So this is my answer. Or I can say, I teach English. This is an activity that I've been doing for years. Okay, this is my routine. It's something I do for living. I teach English, but it's the same that before. When I say I'm teaching English, only you see me, but you don't know when I started. So when I say I teach English, you don't know since when. So I have another helper present, perfect. So practically the same. I teach English is the only way I can say it is every day, every morning, or every Saturday, but you don't express more than that. But you use present, perfect, to say something that you've been doing for years. This is the same activity. So I've taught English for 20 years. Yo he enseñado inglés por 20 años. This activity you can express since when you started. Okay, so if you want to say something in the future, this activity, this routine, somebody asks you, hey, what are you going to do tomorrow? I will teach English tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, it can be in the morning, it can be in the afternoon, it can be at night. So it's tomorrow. But if you know exactly the time that you are going to do the activity, you don't have to say I will teach. For example, you already know exactly at what time you are going to do an activity because you program the activity. you know exactly 2 o'clock. Okay? So because you know if somebody wants to do something with you, so you can say, I'm sorry, I cannot be with you, I cannot go with you, because tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I will be teaching English. So you know exactly. So in this context, you know you are going to do something, but you don't know at what time. So you can use the simple future. I will see you tomorrow, maybe when I'm free. But in this context, you know exactly at what time. In the past, you can say, I taught English. This is a simple past. I taught English yesterday. So all day. Maybe you don't know exactly. You only say, I taught English yesterday. Okay. But if somebody asks you, excuse me, what were you doing at 2 o'clock yesterday? Today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. So you can say, yesterday at 2 o'clock I was teaching English. Because this is progressive. Somebody asks you exactly what time you were doing something in the past. So you can use the progressive because you know exactly what time in the past you were doing the activity. So at 2 o'clock I was teaching English. So in this, I taught English. What did you do yesterday? When somebody asks you, what did you do yesterday? You can say, I taught English. In this question, what were you doing at 2? Because I know exactly the time I was teaching English at 2 o'clock. So it's the difference. The past simple in the past and progressive. So, okay, es una review. Entonces, espero que lo vean y tengan su tiempo para analizarlo, porque si está confuso, pero tienen que regresarlo, darle like. Si no estás suscrito, suscríbete. Y un saludo para todos los centroamericanos, sudamericanos y todos los que me ven de México. Muchas gracias.